Hey everyone, it's Dr. Chelsea here with 𝗧𝗛𝗪 Chiropractic in beautiful Castle Rock, Colorado. And today I want to talk to you guys about a topic that is on everyone's minds, and that is immunity, and specifically the inflammation response of immune systems. Now, inflammation gets a bad rap because everyone thinks inflammation is bad, right? And when we think of inflammation, we think of really the chronic inflammation that is out there. And that's related to really our chronic diseases, our heart disease, cancer, lower respiratory diseases, and even stroke. And that is definitely inflammation that we definitely don't want to have. But there is also what is called acute inflammation, and that is there to really help our bodies. So if we get sick, acute inflammation there is to help fight off that infection. So if you think of a fever, everyone thinks of that as bad again, and fever is actually a natural, appropriate response for your body to help kill that infection. Because if you think about it, if you were to go camping and wanted to drink water from a stream, what would you do to make sure that it is okay for you to drink? Exactly right. You would boil the water, right? And so that is there to kill the pathogens, just like the fever is for us when we get sick. So there is a part of a fever that if you stay too high for too long, that can get damaging, but most people never get there. And so another way that acute inflammation helps us is when we roll our ankle or we get a bruise on our arm. It is there to help repair that damaged tissue. Now, when it comes to the immune system, it is there to monitor our bodies so that when things are in our bodies that are not a part of the body, it can ask, okay, this is not a part of my body. Is it good for me or is it bad for me? So something like food. Most foods, are good for us, right? And some people have the allergic response, which is actually an inappropriate immune response to that food. But then there's also things like pathogens. Those are the bad things. Now, believe it or not, there are actually good bacteria and viruses out there that are there to help us. And most bacteria, I believe someone stated there's about 50,000 different bacterias, and of those, only 75 are actually harmful to us. So we have bacteria in our gut. You may have heard of the gut microbiome, and that is there to help us process our food and really help us live. Actually, there's more bacteria in our gut than there are cells in the human body, if you believe it or not. So not all bacteria are bad. It comes bad when it is a pathogen, and a non-pathogen is what is good for us, right? So our immune response needs to be able to appropriately decide, okay, is this bad and I need to kick on my immune system and my inflammation, or is it okay? Now, immune response needs to also be able to shut down when things are taken care of. And that's where we get to the issue, is if our immune system is constantly on or it doesn't respond appropriately. Now, how can we make sure that our immune system is ready but not always on, right? And that we don't have too much inflammation? Well, there's really 4 different ways and 4 different categories, if you will, that we can make sure that our immune system is ready to go at all times. And that is getting the proper amount of sleep, getting proper nutrition, getting movement, and then 4th, connection, vitamin C. C stands for connection, right? And so that is all going to be discussed in different videos, and we'll talk about nutrition and movement and sleep, but those are just different ways that we can make sure our immune system is responding appropriately, on top of the foundation of making sure that your spine and nervous system is working appropriately as well, because that is the foundation for all of our health. Now, if you have any questions on inflammation, immunity, or anything like that, please comment below, send us a message. Please share with your friends. There is hope out there, and we will make it through these crazy times we're in, as well as in the future when we, have to make sure our immune system is working there too. Immune system needs to be working properly at all times, not just when the things are crazy in the world, right? So have a blessed day, and we'll see you soon.